Again, giving you all a heads up of what we are gathered here for today. So we have gathered here for a very important milestone of Eaton, the groundbreaking ceremony which happened Eaton Geis manufacturing plant and HQ, which was presided by our Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Thiru.M.K.Stalin. Once again, we extend a very special thank you to our Honorable Chief Minister for presiding over the event. Can we give him one big round of applause? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. So to Mr. Simon, Mr. Marion, and Mr. Philippos, yes, we did miss you at the earlier part of the session today, but it was truly a proud moment for all of us seeing you alongside our Honorable Chief Minister, Thiru.M.K.Stalin, at the groundbreaking ceremony. So one big round of applause for all of you. You had to travel there and then make it here, but you still did it, so great job. All right. And to all our amazing employees, came here from the morning, sat, waited with all the time delay and everything that we had. You guys were truly amazing. Samaya irundinga, super cooperate panninga. Namakagave namma perisa oru kaithattal kodutidalama for being absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. All right, now that we've cheered everyone, I can see smiles on everyone's faces. I'd like to invite Mr. Philippos Jacob to kindly come on stage and share a few words with us. Can we give him a round of applause, everyone? Thank you so much.
A very good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, ma'am, for the introduction. And firstly, let me congratulate each and every one of us for a fantastic groundbreaking ceremony with the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. So a big round of applause to all of us. So this is the town hall session. We have our EMEA leadership team. We have our country president from Pune with us today in person. So this is the best opportunity for us to have a good time to interact with them and hear from them. So let me start by extending a warm welcome to our esteemed leaders joining us today. Simon Matheson, VP GM, Geis EMEA, Marine Drive, Eaton Country Head and President for EIIC and India Business. Cristiano, our VP Operations, Geis EMEA. Abby, Vice President of Human Resources, Geis EMEA, and Laura, our HR Functional Leader for Geis Functions in EMEA. It's truly a privilege to have you all here with us for this special occasion. This morning, we laid the foundation, both literally and figuratively, for an exciting future. The new plant and headquarters represent our collective vision for growth, innovation, and deeper commitment to our customers and employees. This is more than just bricks and mortar. It's a testament to the hard work, dedication, and perseverance of each and every one of you. A big thank you to the organizing teams who have worked tirelessly to bring us to this moment. None of this would have been possible without the incredible teamwork, planning, and execution by our project teams, our leadership teams, and our support functions. Your efforts are shaping the future for Eaton, Geis, and I couldn't be prouder. As we move forward, this new facility will enable us to scale up operations, drive excellence, and create new opportunities, not just for our business, but for our people as well. It's an exciting journey ahead, and I have no doubt that together we will continue to achieve great things. On that note, it's my pleasure to introduce someone who has been a tremendous supporter of our vision and growth here, our Geis EMEA VP GM, Simon Matheson. The stage is yours, Simon.
You can hear me? Yeah, that's better. You couldn't get away that easily, Philippos. great speech. I just wanted a little bit of recognition for Filippo's. He's been, transformational for our business here in Chennai. This business existed for more than 25 years, I think. Really, it's just MTL. Joined the Cooper Industries family back in, I think, 2011. And even then, ran a little bit out on a limb. And we'd said 4 years ago, we really wanted to invest and grow our India business. And one of the first things we said we wanted to do was to appoint a GM or a country leader, and that was Filippo's. And this really has been about his leadership, your team effort. It's not really a whole lot to do with our team, me. It's been around this team succeeding and getting things done. So a little bit of recognition for Filippo's. Great job today. Great job in everything that you're doing. Not such a good job, Filippo's, on asking us to write a speech. You asked me to just come up and say a few words, so that's what I'm going to do. The speech was yesterday at the automation exhibition. I couldn't be prouder of this team. I really think that you've done some amazing things in the last 2 or 3 years. We took the massive initiative to develop a strategy to take this to $100 million. We were at about $14 million at our peak, and we've now taken this business to well over $35 million in just about 18 months. So we're well on course to deliver against our strategy. We've got nearly, I think, where's Herman? Herman, we've got nearly twice the number of people we set out with 3 years ago. So it's a big investment. We're investing in this fantastic new facility. We're going to make a really, really, really great business here. We've already got a great business, so we're going to make it even better. The last couple of days have been absolutely incredible. I had the privilege yesterday of opening the exhibition, but that wasn't really, again, not about me. That was about Eaton and Eaton MTL and Eaton in Chennai. We didn't get those opportunities just a few years ago. It gives us some great publicity, some great marketing, and again, holds us in great shape to get towards that $100 million. That $100 million isn't just important for here. We've got an ambition within the region to grow our region to $1 billion. So we're about $400 million. We want to take our region in EMEA and India to about $1 billion. And that's important not just for our growth in the region, but GEIS globally is trying to get from 2 to 3 billion. And that would make us a big part of Eaton. We're already very important to Eaton given our profitability, but our size and scale is a little bit suboptimal. So your $100 million is massively important towards that. And that $100 million doesn't just come from India for India. It comes from India for the rest of the world. So my expectation is actually the $100 million, we go way beyond that over the course of time, over the next few years. And our expectation, our ambition is to fill this new facility up very, very quickly, right? We're going to be, I don't know, something like 3 or 4 times the size of the existing facility. And I want to fill it up really quickly. I want to give Cristiano a problem, because we've got the factory full and we don't know what to do next in terms of what we're going to manufacture here. So with that all being said, I'm going to pass it across to, I think, Maureen, you're going to follow me. And Maureen's going to take you through a little bit about, how this is important for not just GEIS in this region, but also for Eaton more broadly and Eaton in India. So thank you.
Thank you, Simon. So, you've heard about the importance of today, so I'm not going to go through that, but I'll tell how critical the journey for GIS has been, and Simon touched upon some of this already. I joined, 3.5 years ago. I came to India 2.5 years ago. When I came in, this unit was really, I would say, isolated MTL unit, and from there to how it is deeply integrated with the larger Eaton culture, larger Eaton team. I see people from other parts of Eaton come and join here. I see Kuldeep, see Gitanjali, right? So, there are people coming here, and this team has really transformed, actually, in the last 2 years, building proposals, getting up the chain to get it approved, including this project, which is not easy to get approved. And Filippo's and the team here has done a tremendous job to get this to where it is today. So big congratulations for the team. And I would say last year, we had about 200 of senior Eaton leadership visit India. You've seen in newspapers a few months ago, The Pondicherry facility expanded, double its size. There are expansion plans in other plants as well. Tremendous investment going in supply chain in Pune, in engineering in Pune. So every part of Eaton is actually expanding, right? The operations, the functions. India is sort of in the map up in Cleveland, so India is in the radar. So there's a lot of focus in India. India will continue to be a high growth country. And it is more and more in Eaton's senior leadership mind to actually invest more in India. And this becoming a very big market for Eaton in India, right? So for Eaton. So that, I mean, see, this particular project is special to me. ஞாபகம் இருக்கான்னு தெரியல நான் இங்கே வீடு இங்கே பக்கத்தில் தான் ஆக்சுவலி ஸோ when even this project came through, right, பர்சனலாக நானும் நிறைய இன்வால்வ் ஆகி இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் அப்ரூவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் எல்லா இடத்துலையும் எதனால இது இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் சொல்லி அவங்களுக்கு புரிய வைக்கிறதுக்கும் எனக்கு வந்து இது பர்சனலாக ஒரு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமான நாள். அண்ட் இந்த புது பில்டிங் வந்ததுக்கப்புறமா நிறைய வேலைவாய்ப்பு கிடைக்கும், நிறைய ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ் இங்கே பண்ணுவோம். R&Dயில் வந்து 50-60 பேர் இருக்காங்க, அது இன்னும் பெரிய டீம் ஆக்கணுன்றது தான் என்னோட பர்சனல் விருப்பமும். புனேல 2500 பேர் இருக்கோம் இன்ஜினியரிங்கில், இங்கே 50-60 பேர் இருக்கோம். இன்னும் அதை இன்னும் விரிவாக்கி இன்னும் பெரிய டீமாக கொண்டு வரணுன்றது தான் என்னோட கனவு ஆசையும் கூட. ஸோ மறுபடியும் நான் இங்கே வருவேன். நான் இந்த ரூம் பெருசாகி இன்னும் இடமே பத்தாமல் போகிற அளவுக்கு பெருசாக கட்டுவோம் இங்கே, அதான் என்னோட கனவு. தேங்க்யூ. With that, I am inviting Cristiano.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, this is truly happening. Believe it or not, it is happening. And you must enjoy this moment. When I came here a few years ago for the first time, I met a few individuals. I had the pleasure to experience myself the soft communication style of Janaki at those times, who was pointing at me and saying, hey, we can do more. Give us more business. We can do more. Right? Janaki. Oh, she was very kind with me. Hey, we need more. We can do more. Yes. I met a super smart expert engineer who took me through the entire portfolio of MTL product. Venkat, where is Venkat? Who knew everything and said, hey, we could do this, we could do that. And I was with a bit of jet lag, so I couldn't really follow exactly what he was telling to me. But it was a nice way to familiarize with this place. I met a talented person who told me, I would like to be the next plant manager here, right? I said, okay, that's another one of those guys who have a great ambition, but probably not enough willingness to sacrifice. Today, we have him here as a plant manager, Bala, right? And lastly, I met a strange HR person who knew everything about the region, all the potential plots, all the potential areas where we could build another location. He's been touring all over the region to find the next ideal location for the MTL business. Herman, you remember that, right? We've been preparing for this to happen, and it's happening, as a matter of paradox, from the same place where it all began, a long while ago, in the same place, here in the same building too. You should be proud of it, you should enjoy the moment. This is the new beginning for this location and for the business, which is not going to be only MTL, right, but is expanding. So it's a unique opportunity. And it's a unique opportunity that is happening thanks to the vision of Simon and the ability of Philip Post to attract and impose an acceleration on this business, giving to this business their own identity as an independent region. So Enjoy the moment. In 1 year from now, or a little bit more, we'll turn back and we'll see a big building, and which will become the symbol of a new beginning for this place. Let me now call on stage Abi, our HR leader for GIS EMEA. Gail. As you wish.
Thank you.
You want to?
Come on. So I'm also going to introduce you to Laura, who's going to join me on stage. We've been truly honoured to be here with you today. We've been truly honoured to be here with you today at this groundbreaking event, and so thankful that we've been included. So thank you all. Visiting you this week has been an incredible experience. We've been thrilled to witness firsthand the remarkable progress that you have all made. Over the past 2 years, we've seen tremendous growth in our business here in India, with our headcount doubling, which is a testament to the hard work, dedication, and talent of you all. Laura and I have been fortunate enough to spend time with many of you this week and firsthand heard about some incredible career journeys. A meeting where we had 180 years of service alone with just 12 people, which was a remarkable feat just in one room. It would be fantastic to see how much service was here with us all today. But with this continued investment, I'm really excited to see the career growth opportunities that the new facility, product lines, will provide for you all.
We have been truly humbled hearing about the amount of community work that you have achieved as a team and the impact that this has had on the local community. Specifically, the support that you provided to your local school and the blood donation drive, and all of these will have lasting impacts for years to come. This is an amazing milestone to celebrate, and we are looking forward to many more successes to come.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, lovely ladies, for the short and sweet speech. That brings us to a very interesting part of today, which is the CSR activity, recognizing people's efforts, dedication, and hard work, and setting time apart to do something for humanity. So we are going to recognize the corporate social responsibility, and to give you a little more information about that, I'd like to invite Mr. Philippos to kindly come on stage, please. Can we give him a round of applause, everybody? Thank you.
So this is a proud moment for all of us. I remember 1 year ago when a few emails came from Eaton Pune asking us for some 80 lakh rupees or something in that sort to be passed on to Eaton Pune. I did not understand why would Eaton Pune ask the MTL entity to transfer 80 lakh rupees to Eaton Pune. And after doing some digging, I found out that for the past many years, the MTL entity in India was actually transferring in the order of 60 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 40 lakhs, 52 lakhs, 32 lakhs to Eaton Pune. And that's the regulatory compliance that we have to follow, which is 2% of the profits of the entity have to go into a bucket called the CSR bucket. So we've been judiciously measuring that and transferring it over the past many, many years to Eaton Pune. But literally, we have not used that money, that amount of money, for doing any social work in Chennai with our own hands and with our own time. So we went into a workshop. I called up a few people and I asked them, what can we do differently? Because this time we'll have to transfer another 75, 80 lakhs, or as a business is growing, 2% of that profit is significant amount of money. Next, I think in 2024, for the business we've done, I think we have to, in the coming months, they'll ask us for another 110 or 120 lakhs, which is like 40% more than what we gave them last year. So a great team of individuals. So you don't work with the brain for CSR, you need to work with your heart for CSR. And you need to spare time out of your busy 8 to 10 hours every day that you work. A small set of team members came forward and gave me a proposal as to, hey, this is what we can do for a nearby school in Sholinganallur, which is 1 kilometer away from our plant. It's a government school, and there are some very underprivileged students who are really intelligent, because when I went to the school a few times, I saw that many of them were really smart and intelligent, but really did not have the infrastructure. So we worked with the school and this CSR team for a few months to understand what can we really do. We then prepared a project plan, thanks to the great support from cross-functional teams. We presented it to the CSR committee in Eaton, Pune, along with all the other projects, and we were allocated a fund of rupees 10 lakhs out of the 80 lakhs. So we transferred the 70 lakhs. You can actually keep on proposing funds and utilize that, and even much more from the larger bucket. So we took 10 lakh rupees and we started a series of renovations in the school, which is basically blackboard painting, providing an RO plant, and providing additional lights and fans to the school, government school here in Sholinganallur. That has now gone into phase 2, where we've done much more work. And this has really happened because a small team of 4 or 5 individuals believed in this. They worked day and night on this and made it possible. So I would really like to take this opportunity. Firstly, I would like to call upon stage all our EMEA leadership team. Please come on stage. Marine, please join us as well. And I would like to call on stage the following individuals. Please come on stage. This is not in any particular order. So firstly, Maragatamani from our sourcing team. Please come on stage. Sajay Warrior, please come on stage. Sharvana Kumar Gopal, please come on stage. Tamil Selvi, please come on stage. And Janaki ma'am, please come on stage. Dear EMEA leadership team, this team worked day and night. They worked with the headmistress of the school, the chief educational officer of the school district, and they put a plan in place whereby we actually engage directly. Typically what we do is we take the money from Eaton Corporate, we go and hire an NGO, and we transfer the money to the NGO. And then our job is over. And then we say that we did charity or we did CSR. This is not what this team did. This team took their time out of their busy schedules, not compromising on work, and working on the weekends, because it comes from the heart, not from the brain. Okay? And they made lives different for a lot of children. And I have directly heard the praise of the headmistress and the chief education officer and the parent teachers president of the school when I went. This is a really great job by the team. Really appreciate you, and we continue to do more and more. So thank you very much.
So you can do a closing and then just call her back on stage.
Yeah, okay.
You want to do a thanks to them before they leave the stage?
Yeah. So we are at the end of the town hall. A special thanks to our EMEA leadership team and to Marine for their presence today and giving us their thoughts on GEI's EMEA future. So big round of applause to the team. Thank you to the GEI's India leadership team for supporting me for the last so many months, 18, 19 months now in the role. And we've had our own set of challenges. We've actually prevailed over them, and we are still continuing to work and improve our leadership team. So I think today when I was talking to Simon, yesterday evening when I was here, I was not hearing Tamil. I was hearing a lot of mixed languages that were coming in. So clearly GEIS is actually properly GEIS India because we've attracting top talent from all across the, GEIS, Eaton corporate divisions that are there in India. So a big, round of applause to the GEIS India leadership team. Our extended leadership team, we regularly are connected to our extended leadership team. Our extended leadership team provides us the feedback from the ground. And this is why every 2 weeks, we as an extended leadership team meet together. That is the direct reports of each of the individual leaders. And then I get to hear on what's happening on the ground directly from them. And this actually has accelerated our efforts in the India market. A big round of applause to the XLT team. Finally, the organizers, I know till late night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, we were all over here. This has been an incredible, it's sleepless nights for me for many, many weeks and months as to how do we do this. You know how difficult it has been today, even with a virtual groundbreaking. Just imagine, because we were trying to get the Chief Minister himself here, along with the Industries Minister. I think, we've been fortunate to be doing this in the best combination of virtual and physical here, without having to compromise on safety, security. And I think there is no incidents, touch wood, everything has gone very well. And this is only because of the great work of the organizers. So all the organizers, I'm not taking any names here, all the organizers, fantastic job and keep it up. And once again, to each and every employee, I think on the employee day in the resort, I told all of you that we are going to sign a MOU. I think the say-do ratio is 100%. We signed the MOU. We told you after that we're going to do a groundbreaking. We did the groundbreaking, and I'm promising you that we are moving very fast to doing all the right things. Let me repeat, all the right things that is required in a fast manner so that we can appoint a main contractor and start construction by May and finish it. And we've been given a challenge by Simon, 10 months is what he's telling me. We will try to finish it at the earliest possible time. So I want to thank each and every employee of GEIS India watching live and also physically in person here for your wonderful contributions. Thank you very much. And Q&A? Yeah. I think you can stay back, Sam. I'll also stay with you for any Q&A. I want to do that? Yeah. Okay, so this is a Q&A session. I would request the organizers to please distribute few portable microphones. Please be ready. And who is the first brave person with the question? If you are comfortable, yes, please. You can take it from there also. Yeah, I think, please. Yeah. Yeah, please. Yeah, I think they're distributing the mics. You can use this for a... Yeah, Selvam is the first brave person. Selvam, yeah.
This question is for, in general, not particularly to Simon or Philippos. GIS business is a global business, as we are all acknowledging. But with the changing geopolitical scenarios which is happening globally, are we having a mechanism of trying to see how we position this plant so that we leverage the changing geopolitical things which is happening?
I think I got all of that, Selvam. The sound wasn't great, but I think the question was, how do we how do we facilitate this plant for the global GEIS business, right? And I think when we put the strategy together to get to $100 million, that was never built just on $100 million of India for India. That was built on $100 million for India for the world. So that's what we intend to do. So how are we going to do that? We're going to make sure that a big part of that is you, your team, the commercial team in general, making sure that you're playing and actually going to market with the rest of our global teams and using this business and this location as a center of excellence, not only for manufacturing and engineering, but also for how we're engaging with key and important customers. The India for the rest of the world is not just a GEIS thing, as you all know, or even an Eaton thing. It's being done by our biggest customers. We met with some of them today. We met with Saipan in particular, who've just announced this joint venture with Subsea 7, but they're not Indian. They're Italian and British, right? And they're relocating a lot of what they do to India. So this location, this new facility, this engineering center, this commercial center, this factory, are really important for continuing to stay relative with our customers. So we've got to make sure we make great use of that. We intend to put a customer experience center in here as well. So again, we're going to stay very relevant and very close to our customers, many of which are located here in Chennai. So I think we should look forward to it and relish the opportunity to really make this a global platform for GEIS.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, second. Okay. Well,
Firstly, post, yeah.
proceed.
This is a question to Cristiano. Okay.
Watch out.
Okay, so here we are, groundbreaking ceremony almost over. And at the end of the day, Simon is also challenging us for constructing the building in 10 months, right? Things are moving faster. The question is, we have some amount of visibility in terms of what products are going to come into this facility, right? But I'm not sure if that is going to fill the entire building. Simon is expecting us to fill the floor quickly. So can you help us understand what plans do you have to bring any other products? Is it possible for you to explain it here to the team?
In truth, we're learning as we walk through this process, right? Surely, we're not going to focus only on the MTL range. That's the base, right? But you're already seeing in the past few months cameras, right? There could be other products that we want to move here as soon as we're stabilizing. We're building a large building that would be sequentially expanded in terms of fit out and with the maximum flexibility. We had a conversation earlier. We really see opportunities to bring in here everything possible needed for the region and from what Simon said also for the rest of the world, right? So the answer is no, we don't have a clear idea yet, but yes, we know this business will grow because we saw so many improvement and so much traction in the past 24 months that we didn't see in the past 24 years, probably, right? So we are on the right trajectory, and at the moment, we will bring more, relying upon the competencies of this team and a new facility, state-of-the-art, that would make it possible.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe I will add to these two questions from an India perspective. If you broadly step back and say, what is China plus one? What is the geopolitical situation? And what will it mean to India more broadly? Or even to how this factory gets more filled, right? To both questions, actually. Look, I think, it's not going to be a simple answer, like if whatever is not done in China is going to come to India. The country and the plant has to have its own merit, and our merit is going to be because of integration of all functions that has been developed in India over a long period of time, right? First, on the internal side, which is basically supply chain engineering. So you have the expertise from sourcing side, from the design side, from the operation side, all coming together actually gives us a nice sweet spot for India to actually do more in India, right? All, including this plant. And so we'll have to work together, and in a lot of electrical industry specifically, the supply chain is very, very well developed in the country. So it's not like we are guinea pigs in developing suppliers. Suppliers are well developed. So we have a lot of advantage as a country in the situation of geopolitical situation that we are all in. But the China plus one is not, the answer is not just India. Sometimes I get that feeling and it's not. It'll be Vietnam, it'll be Philippines, it'll be multiple other places based on the dollar traveled and things like that. But India is uniquely positioned because all the functions are very well developed. The supply bases are well developed actually. So the opportunity to do more in every factory, including the one that we're building here, will have tremendous opportunities, including non-GIS products, I hope, actually. And I know Simon has been very supportive, and Cristiano as well. So we'll have non-GIS products as well. And India's in a very sweet spot. And I think we have everything we need to be able to execute things successfully in the country. And you'll see a lot more happening in India. Thank you.
You asked one person, one question. You got three of us answering, right? So I think additionally, we haven't built this to leave it empty, right? I'm going to look really stupid if we leave it empty, so I don't want to do that. There's also consequences for some of the product we've ear tagged and moved in here for our existing locations, largely in Europe. If we produce it here, we're not going to be producing it in Europe. So some of what we're planning, we're not at liberty, we're not able, it's still confidential, right? So I think, you have trusted us to get us this far, have trusted us that we're going to fill it up with the product, right? So I think, don't worry, we'll fill it up.
My questions has been taken care by Bala, and out of 1, 3 has answered. So I'll put it in another way, okay? So last time when Cristiano came, I asked for it, and he said the dreams has to come true. It has come to the reality today. So with the help of Philippos and the guidance of all the leadership, it has done. So next thing is, I'm challenging you that you should give us the more orders and work and the places where you said it has to be fulfilled before the 10 months. We'll be ready over there. You should also give us a lot of things to be spread over in our manufacturing team. So that will help us to have an equal business from your side and our side to meet our customer experiences in one shed. Sure. So the questions which was made by Bala's answer to you, I just put another questions for you. That's
I think I can answer the external orders piece.
Yeah.
So there's the trade orders, intercompany orders. So the trade orders, what we're doing, everybody, and this is for everybody's knowledge, I regularly talk to my leadership team and I regularly talk to my extended leadership team. Now, if they're not passing this message down, this is for all of you. I'm sure they are. We are heavily investing in feet on the ground. We are moving unproductive, indirect sales resources to direct sales resources. We are mapping our end users, EPC contractors, consultants in India, and our sales team are building a huge army that is today the envy of our competition. When I was in the trade show yesterday, I saw the eyes glowing in the of P&F and many other people as we were walking around, and they were looking at us as a very powerful force. One thing that we are not doing good is we are not collaborating. It's yours, it's mine. I think it's diminishing. It's an old attitude. We are now Eaton Electric India Private Limited. So we are moving away from that. It's yours, it's mine. We are collaborating and we are winning. We are dividing and we are conquering. So that's what we are doing, ma'am. First thing, trade orders, we are winning more. We have appointed a SEAG India business leader. That's a new line of business that will give us incremental orders. And for everybody's knowledge, in addition to the MTL line, we have approval from our China plant to move the LED lighting assembly to the existing plant first, and a much bigger setup in the new plant. We also have approval for the G-Box to be moved to Chennai. We will have the Chennai facility approved as a CAP facility for our SEAG business. So these are additional trade orders that we will secure. And then we are investing more in our HAC business. HAC sales leader is being identified. We are in the process of finalizing and onboarding that person as well. I'm hoping it's going to be an internal candidate to get that role. So many things are being done on the trade side, because to get external orders is the most important thing in India. Now on the internal side, definitely we are working with our North American partners on the electrical side of the business. MID is a classic example of what we have started to do. and we will be seeing results of that in Q2, Q3 this year. That will improve your standard hours because that's a PCB manufacturing thing that we are doing. And for additional comments, I can maybe ask Simon to give some more inputs.
Yeah, I mean, additional just from last week, you don't even know this yet, Filippo, so I'm not sure if you know, Marine, but we're also talking with the former Cooper Power Systems to do something here potentially and maybe in Dammam. So, yeah, I mean, I think we're very confident, right? I'm very confident. We championed the development of this new, and I say we because Cristiano was putting his weight behind this project way before me and Filippo was ever involved, right? Saying, hey, we need to do something, we need to build a better plant here. So we're very confident we've done the right thing. And therefore, I think what we need to feel a little bit more is you are, right? You're making a difference, not us. So we hopefully our jobs are to give you the chance to make a difference. Now, we feel as though we've given you the chance. And if we haven't, you need to tell us. But we need you now to go forward with real confidence, right? Real confidence. So this is as Cristiano put it, is happening, right? We're stood in the building here. We've knocked the other one down. We're going to build a new building. And we're investing. There's nearly double the number of people here. Yeah, we could have fitted all of you 3 years ago just on one side of the room, right? So we're investing in people. We invested already in the factory and in engineering. And we're about to build a new facility. So be confident and go out and let's grow, right? The growth is not just about revenue. It's also about you all growing and me as well, right? All of us on the stage or otherwise, growing as individuals and growing as teams. Right, and we'll deliver $100 million before we knew it. If you're not confident and you're not playing to win, we're not going to get there, okay? So you need to be confident and call on us, put us to work. Filippo's is pretty good at putting me to work. He put me up on the stage yesterday, right? But use us, yeah? Our jobs are, we're servient to you, not the other way around, all right? So be confident and let's go make this $100 million.
And that will require a shift in the culture here, right? So there are opportunities ahead, but it's not going to be easy, right? Once the building is ready, it will take time to ramp up back to speed. Sounds strange, but we'll have difficulties. And the more growth we will have, the more difficult it will be. You guys remember when Philippos won the large order with Yokogawa? Panic, right? There was panic in the team. How do we make it happen quickly? That's what needs to change as well. For way too long, the team has been, let's say, executing. Now is the time to build on the competencies and become a change agent, okay? And as Simon said,
I was just too hot there.
Yeah. As Simon said, each one of you will probably be the guardian angel for some new team member that will be added between now and the next 1 year or 2 years, right? So you will also have the opportunity to develop this team, to double it and to triple it. But it's going to be hard, right? We need, Filippo said earlier, heart, right? Not too much mind, heart, passion. As I said, it's a unique opportunity, I think.
Thank you.
So, team, we have time for one more question. So, Vaibhav, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, I think we talked about manufacturing. We talked about getting products to manufacture here. We have Cristiano, Simon, Marine, then Kuldeep here. So I think one thing, it's an opportunity for me to ask about innovation. Innovation is the next future. We're going to talk about rather bringing existing products to manufacturing, but what about the speed of innovation at which we want to bring in the market? We want to be seen as a technology company in terms of maybe field of automation, not electrical, already we have. So how are we going to push the innovations to come faster the way we are pushing for 100 million or sales, doubling our efforts? So how do we kind of get the innovations faster to get more success is what I want to ask.
That was for me and I'll come back up here. I guess that was for me and Marine. So first of all, I agree. So the innovation hasn't been fast enough. We need to do it far quicker and get more to market. And by more, I don't mean necessarily more iterations of existing products, right? So it needs to be more differentiated, truly, disruptive technology. We had some of that on the stand yesterday. That CCTV particularly you saw there was massively disruptive. No one else has got anything close to that. And where is he? He's going to help us get it there to market even faster, right? Now, the other thing we haven't done very well in GEIS, and it's really great that I'm personally, myself and Marine are developing a great working relationship, and the credit for that isn't mine, it's Marine's, right? Marine reached out the first time and said, hey, we need to get to know each other a bit better and do things more. And we've seen people from Pune, come in this way. We're creating a team spirit across Eaton, India, right? And why am I mentioning that is because we own and know what our customers want, right? And it's important that our engineering teams do the same, but it's also, so we're very relevant to our engineers, to our customers for our engineering function. But we've got to do a far, far better job of using organizations like Marines. There's an unbelievable amount of resource, and not just resource, skilled, experienced, talented engineers and resource that we have at our disposal within Eaton. We're just not utilizing enough. In fact, we're just not utilizing full stop almost. So that's what we've got to do. So we've got to stay relevant. We've got to understand what our customer needs are and the applications of our products and solutions. But also, we've got to make sure we're making the use of the great resource and skill and talent we've got in places like in Pune, for example. Anything you want to add to that, Marine?
Sure. No, I mean, Simon covered it, right? But I'll maybe give another perspective to this, right? If you look at Eaton in general, right, we're a very financially engineered company for all these years, so the risk appetite for the company to invest, which has high risk, has not been great, right? I mean, so if you look at our new CEO, coming in CEO, Paulo, right? I mean, his 3 pillars are executing for growth, investing for growth, and leading for growth. And as you know, our stock is traded at near perfection, actually. As a growth company, it's traded actually at higher than Apple, I think. Right? So we have to become that innovation company, right? So it's seen all the way from the CEO. That's the first one, which investing for growth means as a company, we must be able to take higher risk, higher return products, and you must be able to fail fast, you must be able to pivot fast, but we have to go and actually get into the portfolio that actually potentially is high risk, high return, actually. And second part is the people itself. Simon touched about it, right? I mean, look, I think, one, we have to apply scale that, Simon mentioned about it, right? How we integrate. We have 2,600, 2,550 engineers, actually, and we have 50 engineers here. So we can apply scale a lot better in India, right? And other places in China and other places as well. But then you also need the same set of people, not just engineering, marketing, sales, to actually build the entrepreneurial spirit, actually. Sometimes in large companies, right, we feel that, these are, I don't have budget, I don't have resources to go do, but I think as a company, there is enough scale to go do what we want to do. I think people themselves have to feel more empowered. They are empowered, they have to feel more empowered and build that entrepreneurial spirit, right? And apply scale that we have in the country, actually. 3 is how you design things has to get faster, better, actually, which there's been a lot of focus in the company, and I don't know how much this particular site has got exposure about extreme focus on creating digital twins, so you don't have to test the entire thing. You're having higher simulation, high fidelity models, things like that. So how you design stuff and get faster is also the third aspect of it, right? So as a company, are we able to take better risk on the investment side? Are we applying scale? Have we ourselves developing an entrepreneurial spirit? And have we developed processes to get things faster? Which I won't go into all the details, but All these aspects are important, from what the company chooses to invest to how we do and how we think about how we do as well. Hopefully it answers. Yeah.
Thank you, Marine. So before the closing remarks by Simon, I would like to thank a few individuals who have supported us for this particular event and also during the last few weeks of engagement. So firstly, from a business perspective, we're looking at growing organically, but we're also looking at growing inorganically. So in that inorganic journey in India, it requires us to go into the market, understand what are the potential targets. We need to get them to our EMEA leadership team, and then they need to evaluate it. So we've started that journey. I want to thank Jay from Marine's team for being really proactive and available, because the first thing is you have to be available, right? When you send an email, you need to respond. So I think Jay and Jay's team, thank you very much for supporting us. We have only started, by the way. We have big dreams, but we have only started. Our sales leaders are extremely competent. Selvam, Vaibhav, Binoy, and Tarun, you guys, and all the other leaders are extremely competent to bring in good targets. I encourage you in this town hall to bring in good targets that actually will bring in incremental business and are bolt on to our existing portfolio, and that enables us to be very competitive even in the current space that we are. Some targets have been identified, some targets are being vetted, but then it's an exciting journey on that front as well. So it's a new line of business we are starting to grow. It's called organically. So thank you, Jay, and your team. Next is whenever we have an event, whenever we have anything to do with a trade show, whenever we have a customer visit or a government visit, the first person I go to is Shika. Thank you, Shika. You and your team, Samojita, Arpit is here, Shehzaz is here, and you guys do a fantastic job every single time. And that's the engagement today we have with the Eaton Pune corporate team. And you guys are fantastic support, be it print media, social media, be it the press releases that will be going out. I'm sure you're going to amplify the groundbreaking that we did. We should. And fantastic support you guys give for our business and a lot of attention. So thank you very much. And finally, we had I think on timing we have discipline, but we were in the secretariat for 3 hours, 1.5 hours, waiting for our time, and then 1.5 hours waiting for the extra time that we had to wait. A couple of coffees we had, and we were waiting. But when we watched the YouTube link, and we saw how seamless a few of you coordinated. So Sajay, Selvi, Shika, Gitanjali, and the team. What a fantastic job that you have done. But also the charm of the day has been our wonderful host, Bianca. So thank you very much for doing a fantastic job. The transition from English to Tamil and back to English, really good job. Thank you very much. And nothing would have been possible without the support of the Evoke team. The Evoke team are the team that we got registered as a vendor, and we actually got them to do this job. We have Karthik, Kishore, and team. They are with us today. The live link that you saw, the live display that you saw, the YouTube link that you saw, this tent and everything, the road rolling that they did on this, the ground was not uneven, really, really bad, but at least to get it to this stage, this was done only in 2 days' time by this team. They're a very professional team. Thank you very much, and we look forward to working with you on all other projects. Now with this, I think I hand over to you, Simon, for the closing remarks.
Hey, thanks, Filipos. I couldn't be prouder of the team. Thank you, Filipos, for the leadership, but thank you all for all your hard efforts in getting today together, but mostly getting us to this point, right? So one thing we did forget, on the eve of International Women's Day, can we have all the ladies kind of out of their seats a second? And let's give them a massive round of applause. So all the ladies, let's get up. Come on, there's a few more at the back. You're going to have to ask the guys on the shop floor in Tamil to also get up.
All the ladies, please stand up.
Well,
let's give our ladies a big round of applause.
Huge round of applause.
Simon, we have one of the highest diversity in our plant, in Eaton Corporate India as well.
Say that again.
The highest diversity percentage we have is in our plant. So, you are our strength and the future. So, good.
Yeah, you're a real example to what we're trying to follow in our other plants, right? If we'd asked, in any of our plants, in the UK, Germany, for all the ladies to stand up, it would have been a far lower percentage. So this is, much to the credit of the team. Thank you to all of you. Other than thank yous, like I said, you should all be extremely proud of getting us this far. We'll the next time, hopefully, we're all together. Won't be the next time I'm back, but the next time, hopefully, we're all together, we'll be sat here again, but inside this new amazing building, new amazing facility we're building. And we'll be celebrating that in 10 months, 12 months, 18. Don't ask Cristiano, there's no microphone down there, right? But anyway, we'll be celebrating it sooner rather than later, right? And then after that, we'll be back again celebrating $100 million. So that's the commitment we've all got to make here today, all right? Thank you for your efforts. Thanks for your commitment. And let's get to $100 million. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
So once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you all for being an amazing part of today's event. I'd like to thank you all for being a part of the groundbreaking ceremony, Eaton Geis manufacturing plant and HQ. It was truly a pleasure hosting you all today, and I'd like you all to give yourselves one big round of applause. Namakke nama perisa oru kaithattal koduthalam. I think it's always important to cheer for yourself. So yes. Thank you all once again for being a part of today's event, and wishing you all a great and wonderful weekend. And tomorrow being International Women's Day, we're going to celebrate it today with all our lovely women. So we'd like to request all our lovely women employees to kindly stay back. Thank you so much once again. Have a great and wonderful weekend. Thank you. ஸோ அழகான பெண்கள் எங்கே இருந்தாலுமே எல்லாரும் இங்கே இருங்க, தயவு செஞ்சு போயிடாதீங்க. நாளைக்கு இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் விமென்ஸ் டே இருக்கிறனால நம்ம கொஞ்சம் சர்ப்ரைசஸ் பிளான் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். எல்லா விமெனும் ப்ளீஸ் ஸ்டே பேக். தேங்க்யூ டு ஆல் த லவ்லி மென் ஃபார் பீங் அ பார்ட் ஆஃப் டுடேஸ் event. Wishing you all advance happy Women's Day and a great weekend. Thank you.
So, good evening, everyone. We are going to start the program for International Day for Women. I would request everyone to take your seats and settle down. Yes, we want only the women here. That's your cue. Yeah, sure. So, Preeti, are you ready? I need to check. So it's going to be a girls' party here. So may I request everyone to settle down, please? You want to come closer? So, I'm looking for Preeti. Where is Preeti? Preeti? Can't find her. I can't find Preeti. Where is Preeti? She's gone to the restroom. I think it's okay. She's gone to Unit 1. Preeti's gone to Unit 1, is it? Oh, where is Preeti? Preeti is in there. Preeti akka. Nice. Stage is all mine, thank you.
You want Gitanjali, are we going up there?
Yes.
Yes, we are, Abby.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Shall we jump to the chairman?
Okay.
I want to send much of it. I think we need to send.
Okay.
The girls are going to ask you questions. Hello? Oh, it's too strong. Can you reduce the volume a little? Okay, thank you. So, good evening, everyone. I think from morning we've kind of come to the evening now. This is the last segment of the day, celebrating International Day for IWD, which is International Women's Day. And what we are going to do now is have a little bit of sharing with Abby and Laura about their career journey. And let's ask them a few questions and have an informal sharing about their career journey and learn from each other. That's the best way to learn about how we can grow our careers, learning from sharing. And it's going to be just a Q&A session, an informal Q&A session for 15 minutes. And then we have a special performance, which is a dance performance. And then we have some reels, which are prepared, and we are going to have a reel session after that, and then the floor is open for dance after that. Okay? All ready? Okay. There's only, if you feel that language is going to be a challenge for us, please don't worry. If you think that you need a translation, we have enough people who will know both the languages, so just tell us that you want to speak in your mother tongue, and we will get it translated. Okay? Yeah, feel free to speak in your mother tongue. All right? Yeah. So we'll just bring the chairs down. Yep. Please set the chairs here only. Yeah. No. It's very hot.
Gitanjali, we can stand. We can stand, and we can see everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, we can stand.
Okay. Yes.
You take the first one.
I'm taking the first one, am I?
Oh, yeah, we'll see. Whoever wants to go first.
No.
There we go.
I will ask, Lata, would you like to translate? Because a lot of people may not follow everything. Yeah?
They can ask questions, right?
Yeah.
They can ask questions, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So, good afternoon, guys. ஸோ இப்போ அவங்க அபி அண்ட் லாரா நம்ம கூட இருக்கிறாங்க. ஸோ நீங்கள் அவங்கக்கிட்ட ஏதாவது கேட்க விரும்புனீங்கன்னா இன்ஃபார்மலாக, எல்லாமே ஃபார்முலாக இருக்கணுங்கிற அவசியம் இல்லை. எனி இன்ஃபார்மல் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் கேஷுவலாக ஏதாவது கேட்க விரும்புனீங்கன்னா கேட்கலாம். நெக்ஸ்ட் 15 minutes அவங்க நமக்காக பதில் சொல்லுவாங்க. Yes.
We need a microphone over there, I think.
Both of them are looking cute.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, good evening all. So I want to ask this question to every senior leaders here. So this is 2025. So even now I hear some misogynistic comments in home, in office, everywhere. So back then in your time it will be worse than this. So I want to know how you tackle this and come forward here. Or has it changed now after becoming a leader? Or is it going to stay the same even after? I felt I face this because I'm just an engineer. So will it change if I become a leader or a manager or something in a higher position? Or will it stay the same and we need to learn to tackle those things? I want an answer for that.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Come on, Janaki.
See, it's not an easy thing, as she's told. Because
Translate in Tamil what she asked.
ஓகே, அவங்க என்ன கேட்குறாங்க அப்படின்னா, ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து இங்கே இருக்கிற லீடர்ஷிப்க்கெலாம் நான் கேட்க விரும்புகிறேன். இந்த வாழ்க்கையில் நம்ம எடுத்துகிட்டு இருக்கிற பொசிஷனில் வந்து நிறைய ஹேர்டல்ஸ்லாம் வருது. அதை நம்ம எப்படி பண்ணுறோம்? இல்லை ஹையர் லீடர்ஸ் வந்தால் நம்ம சரியாயிடுமா? இல்லை ஃபஸ்ட்லேருந்தே இப்படி தான் இருக்குமா? அதை நம்ம எப்படி டேக்கிள் பண்ண போகிறோம்? இல்லை எந்த மாதிரி பொசிஷனில் இருக்குது அப்படின்ற மாதிரி தான் கேட்குறாங்க, ரைட்? கொஸ்டின்ஸ் புரிஞ்சுதா? அதுக்கு ஆன்சர் சொல்ல வந்திருக்கேன். ஐ ஜஸ்ட் புட் இட் இன் வேர்ட்ஸ் இன் இங்கிலீஷ். Because yes, it is very, very difficult from the beginning, because in the earlier stage, we have to be a daughter, then a married woman, then daughter-in-law, then mother-in-law. So all these stages in the life, here, executive, senior executive, manager level, senior manager level, professional, expert. So all these stages we have to come back. How? It will be with the hard work, by balancing the both. We cannot say this everything will be good, everything will be bad. So we have to take it as a challenge, and we have to learn ourselves how to tackle this each and every step. We have to analyze what is priority, what is important, how we can able to tackle, how we can come up in your personal life, not to miss your official life, not to miss your official life or go with the personal life, balancing both. You have to tackle that. For that, so many things is there. That's why the management itself has given you the flexi timing, work from home facilities whenever you are in need, or some other things, or you wanted to have a holidays or etc. So you can understand this. So apart from this, we need to find our way. We need to find our path, how we are going to go, make a road, then make a plan, execute it. If there is any hurdle, stop, look behind, see to that how we can able to stop the hurdles or break the hurdles with your family, with your members, with your team members, with your colleagues. All will have your challenge. There, I will not say that there will not be a challenges at all. There will be a challenge even now till your retirement. After that, with your family, with your son-in-law, daughter-in-law, likewise, it is not going to stop for us. We should have to find a way as a woman, how we are going to balance our life, how to lead your life with happiness by putting forth left hand our working procedures, making good everything, having a smiling. There will be there. Sanda nachima irukum. There will be a fight. How we have to go about. Here with the family, I have to go early today, I have to go late today. Everything has to be set right. We have to be done like this. Hope I have answered your question.
So I'll add to that. Stop apologising to being a mum and a worker. And I think that was the thing that I learnt most. If that would be my advice to my younger self, is if I need to leave work to go to a school event, to go and be a mum, it's not shameful. I can go to that school event and only be there because they are only young once, and my career will be here. So that's my advice to my younger self. Also, to find a good man who supports us, because just as much as it used to be, behind every good man is a great woman, now it's every great woman has a great man.
I like that.
We can't. We cannot run the show on our own.
No, and I was going to add to that, Abby, actually, in terms of life isn't one straight line. So
No.
you might have good days where everything works perfectly, and then you might have bad days where it all goes a little bit wrong. And that's okay. And in terms of this balance between priorities, so your career might be really important at one particular point in your life, and then children and family might become more of a priority in another part, and that's okay too. And I think, like you said, don't apologise. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. We've all asked for help.
So true.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the help of my family, looking after my daughter and helping my husband whilst I'm here. And one of the managers said to me yesterday, well, how does your husband feel that you've come here for the week? And I said, he's okay. He's looking forward to me coming home, but he's okay.
Yeah.
I did cook some meals for him before I left.
Oh, I didn't. You're good.
You didn't.
I didn't.
But it's all about balance.
Yeah.
So I'd just say, don't be kind to yourselves. Some days are hard, some days are easy. We can't always do it all. Don't think that Abby and I can do it all, because we can't. But yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help.
I have one more thing in connection with this. Like, did you all sacrifice your family time to be where you are here?
I think we've all sacrificed family time at one point or another, but also I've sacrificed work time for my family. And I think I always come back to, I've made that balance and I've made that choice. And it is a balance, and I think you're right. We don't get it right every day. Some days we make the right decisions and some days we don't. But we do also have to forgive ourselves, because we are our worst critics. We had this conversation just this morning. We have to learn to be kind to ourselves. We wouldn't say to anybody else what we say to ourselves. So if one day you make the wrong decision on that family balance, it's okay, because tomorrow is another day.
And I think it is surrounding yourself with good people. I'm lucky enough that in most of my career, I've worked with women and men that have children, so they understand the importance of getting the balance right. So you will have days, like Abby said, where you'll probably work longer, but then you think, actually, I'm going to take a couple of hours off because I need to take my child to swimming or something like that, and that's okay. And Abby gets it. And a lot of the other leaders do get it, in GEIS in particular, and Eaton. We're very, very lucky. But you have to do it, and you have to be selfish in how you do it, because nobody else will do it for you. So,
thank you all.
Your question, definitely, as Abhi said, wherever we want to say sorry, wherever it is apologies, we have to ask for it. Wherever you want help, we have to ask for help. Otherwise, we cannot balance the thing. Even as a mother-in-law, you know, everyone, I am a mother-in-law. Even if I did some mistake, I will ask apologies with my daughter-in-law. It's not a thing. Then it will go good. When I'm here up to 8 o'clock, she will take care. When she is on late, I will take care. So that will be give and take policy. It has to be like that.
Thank you all.
Yeah, of course, we have to sacrifice some family time sometime. But whenever we have the time, make it qualitative.
Yes.
That is very important.
Really
so
important.
it is not that time, how much time we are spending on with the family, but how qualitatively we are spending with the family is matters.
that's a good point.
Very true.
I got everything covered. Anyone else with the questions?
It's not a question. I like to, share one experience. My mom was working woman and she was very much career oriented. And I am the only daughter. When she was asking, is that family time compromise? The matter is not time, it's matter of quality. I always proud of my mom, I always be like her, whereas I never blame my mom not to give me some time which I maybe need my time. She making me more independent, she making me so much of self-decision making, all those things instead of making dependent everything on mama. But I can hear, since she is on 80s, people are surrounding making her bad mama.
Yeah.
Not me, that is my mama. So I just wanted to give her one eyes opener. Is no matter, you have to choose the comments to whom you need to take. Always we get attractive when the people say wrong, but there might be people telling something good. We are avoiding the good part. We are taking the bad part and we are thinking about guilty. We are feeling guilty. So this is my experience. Now I am the mama and I am making my son to make understand how he should be supportive, and then as a, we are making woman as empowered. For that, as you say, we have to make man good man. So whoever actually most like a boy mama, I could say, they should be take some extra responsibility to make a good man, more good man, to future make more woman empowered. Thank you.
Thanks, Parmita.
Any more questions? No questions? Okay, I'd like to share something which I got an advice very early in my career. I have a 9.5 years of break in my career. I'm a single mother. I have 2 boys, 19 and 12. And very early in my career, somebody told me a woman's career is not always a straight line curve like how a man's career is. So you can take a pause. It's okay. You can see a plateau in your career and take it up as you're ready, whenever you're ready. So that's what I decided, that at that point in time, my family needed help. Both my children have learning disabilities, which means they have dysgraphia, dyslexia, dyscalculia, which meant that I also needed to learn what it meant when I went for the assessment. It was so much of vocabulary I had to learn. I also needed to learn what does this mean, and so much of special education they had to go through. So all this kind of had a different education system they went through. I think overall it kind of went okay, because I reduced my hours of work. I just kept on working to keep myself employable, that whenever I'm ready, I will go back to full-time work, which I really wanted. And HR is something which I'm passionate about. And learning and development at that point in time gave me the flexibility to choose hours of work, the kind of work I wanted to kind of I got the work which gave me the hours and the money. So, you have to sometimes balance it depending on what life stage is, what life offers you. And it's always not the kind of progression that you dream about. And you have to manage it for some time. And now that I'm back, so 5 years back, I returned back to full-time work. I think it's kind of worked out well for me. So it's not always how you dream that your career is going to progress like how everybody else's career works out. And yes, it does hurt when you see other batchmates from MBA doing well on LinkedIn, when you see them progressing from one organization to the other and their designations changing. It does hurt you, but it's a conscious decision you have taken, and you have to kind of process it a little more when you say, okay, taking that decision is easy, but living that decision is not that easy. So I would say that whenever you have that life stage, when you have to make those decisions, it's all right. Everything kind of works out in the end.
Any more questions?
No more questions? Okay. Okay, you can always reach out one-on-one directly if you want to ask, okay, if you don't want to ask in a forum. So let's have some fun. Are you ready for some fun?
Yes.
Go for it.
Perfect. So, Preeti, let's have the dance. Yes. Is the music ready? can take the seats. Yes.
Sit down.
Yes. Are you girls dancing? You have the track?
It's okay, sit and coordinate. No, why are you standing?
தவிக்கும் பார்வைக்காரன் பொறுத்திட வீரா தொடர்ந்து பதற செய்வீரா போக்காதே போக்காதே போக்க கேட்காதே அப்படி பார்க்காதே அப்படி மட்டும் பார்க்காதே எதுவும் சொல்லாதே சொல்லாதே சொல்ல சொல்லாதே சுழட்டி செல்லாதே சுழட்டி விட்டு செல்லாதே தவிக்கும் பார்வைக்காரா பார்வைக்காரா தவிக்கும் பார்வைக்காரா மரரே ಮಲ್ಲಿಗವಾಣದೆ ಅಂಬುಗಳು ಅಮ್ಮಳು ಭೂಮಿಯ ನಮ್ಮುಗಳು ಮುಲ್ಲ ಮಲೆ ಮಣಿ ಚೆಟ್ಟುಗಳು ತೆಂಗರಿದೆ ಕುಣ್ಣ ಮಟ್ಟುಗಳು ಬಂದುಜೆ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದುಜೆ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬಂಡಿ ಬಂಡಿಯೋ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬಂದುಜೆ
Hey, my golden sparrow!
வாமா வாமா கம்மன் சிங்கு குயின தேடி வந்தான் கிங்கு டைலா டைலா பிபிடுமு மாலை மாத்தி போடு ரிங்கு கோல்டன் ஸ்பாரோ என் நெஞ்சில அரோ நீ இல்லாத லைஃப் ரொம்ப சாரோ சின்ன பொண்ணுனா ஒரு செந்தூர பூனா செங்கமலனா புது தேன் கிண்ணம்னா வெள்ள கட்டினா நல்ல வெள்ளி ரதம்னா தன்ன குட்டினா நல்ல கார்காலம்னா साया जब से मिला तेरा साया भाया मुझे हर बार तू भाया लाया सपने हजार तू लाया ऐसे ऐसे हाँ ऐसे 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 जैसे
அக்கா மக அக்கா மக ஜனக்குருத்தி இருந்தாலே கடலுக்கு ரெடி சொல்லி பாசமுத்தம் தந்தாலே கடலிச்ச சந்தோஷத்தில் ஆகாயத்துல பறந்தேன்டா பிள்ளை ஒண்ணு இருந்தாண்டா மாமந்தார அவன் தாண்டா அழகிய கொடியே நீ என்னோடு பாம்பா ஓ அப்பன நம்பாத என் பின்னாடி பாம்பா
रानो ने रानो रानो बम्बई की रानो रानो बम्बई की रानो रानो बम्बई की रानो रानो बम्बई की रानो
முத்து முத்தா பெஞ்ச மழை தண்ணி நானே அந்த மூங்கிலில தொங்குதடி தண்ணி நானே
முத்து மழை பறிச்சு தாடா தன்னே நானே நான் முப்பத்தியா போட்டுக்குவே தன்னே நானே
எழி வச்சு என் உசுரை எட்டி பார்க்காத என் மீசமுளில் சிக்கி கிச்சு பட்டு பாட
வளையல் போல கத்திரியே அந்த இடத்தில் விட்டு புட்டு இப்ப திட்டிரியே செய்யதால வேர்வை போல மார்பு மேல பூக்குறியே எந்த கண்ணின் இமையை திறந்து எட்டி பாக்குறியே
So we are having a reel session now. Everyone are going to dance. So for the first sequence, no, I didn't practice. So everyone are going to dance. So for the first sequence, I want some of you to start the reels. Anyone is willing? First 15 seconds மட்டும் நம்ம ஆடிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து ஆட போறோம். ஹேமா எங்க? வேற ஹேமா?
రాజమండ్రి రాగమంజరి మాయమ్మ పేరు తలవనోళ్ళు లేరు మేస్తిరి కళాకారుల ఫ్యామిలీ మరి నే గజ్జ కడితే నిద్రపోదు నిండు రాత్రి
సోగులాడి స్వప్న సుందరి నీ మడత సూపు మా పటేల మల్లె పందిరి రచ్చరాజ కుందె ఊపిరి నీ వంక చూస్తే గుండెలోన డీరి డిరిడిరి కూనీగా నడుములోన తూట పెట్టి తుపాకీ పెంచి ఆమె తింగలి చిట్టి మగజాతి నట్ట మడత
எவ்ரிவன் எல்லாரும் ஸ்டேஜுக்கு போய் ஒரு ரீல்ஸ் எடுத்துட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் டிஜே கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம். ஸோ வில் கெட் டயர்ட். No, everyone will get tired. So everyone will complete the reels and will go. இந்த பாட்டு
திருச்சிவனல்லே திரிக்க விட்டான் மன்னல்லே திருத்தி வைக்கான் மன்னல்லே திட்டம் முன்னல்லே சேட்டன் மன்னல்லே சேட்ட செய்யாவனல்லே பேட்ட துளான் மன்னல்லே வேட்டையனல்லே
I think I'll rewind and say one more time.
என்ன சிசருது ஜங்கு ஜிங்கு
அன்னக்கொடி வாமதினி அன்னரடி மருத மெச்சும் அன்னக்கொடி வாமதினி நல்ல குத்து அடி
So thank you very much, girls. That was beautiful. Big round for all of you. And big round specially for Laura and Abby to join us. That was really special. I want all of you to come here. Let's take a picture with Abby and Laura, like a all-girls picture. Or a selfie also. Okay. We'll go behind the groundbreaking. Yeah. So all of us go behind the groundbreaking this stage. Yeah.
துணிவோடு பாதங்கள் திமிரோடு சீருங்கள் வாருங்கள் பாருங்கள் பூமியின் கோலங்கள் இது உங்கள் காலம் இனிமேல் உலகம் பார்க்க போகுது மனிதியின் வீரங்கள் உன்னை பெண் என்று கேலி செய்த கூட்டம் ஒரு நாள் உன்னை வணங்கிடும் உயர்ந்து நில்லு ஏறு 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 நெஞ்சில் வலிமை கொண்டு ஏறு உன்னை பெண் என்று கேலி செய்த கூட்டம் ஒரு நாள் உன்னை வணங்கிடும் உயர்ந்து நில்லு சிங்கப்பெண்ணே சிங்கப்பெண்ணே ஆயிரமே உன்னை வணங்குவே நன்றி கடன் தீர்ப்பதற்கே கருவிலே உன்னை ஏந்துவே ஏறு 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 நெஞ்சில் வலிமை கொண்டு ஏறு உன்னை பெண் என்று கேலி செய்த கூட்டம் ஒரு நாள் உன்னை வணங்கிடும் உயர்ந்து நில்லு அன்னை தங்கை மனைவி என்று நீரடித்த வியர்வை முந்தன் பாதைக்குள் பற்றும் அந்த தீயை அணைக்கும் நீ பயமின்றி துணிந்து செல்ல உன்னாலே முடியாதென்று ஊரே சொல்லும் நம்பாதே பரிதாபம் காட்டும் எந்த வர்க்கத்தோடும் இணையாதே உன்னாலே முடியாதென்று ஊரே சொல்லும் நம்பாதே பொய் பரிதாபம் காட்டும் எந்த வர்க்கத்தோடும் இணையாதே உலகத்தின் வழி எல்லாம் வந்தால் என்ன முன்பே பிரசவத்தின் வழியை தாண்ட பிறந்த எழுந்து வா உலகை அசைப்போ உயர்ந்து வா சிறகே பொன்மொழிவிடும் கடாவை சேர்ப்போம் வாதை சகதியில் விழாமல் பார்ப்போம் வா
Check.
Hello. Okay, thank you, ladies. Now that brings us to the end of the program. Thank you very much. And we shall see you again at a working day. Thank you.